Parminder, can you share the current trends in scalable technologies and how technology firms are adopting to it?
Sure, Gautam. So, yeah, change is the name of the game. It has been the only constant thing in the universe. So, what I would like to say, my perspective on the scalability of technical things that we see around us, because it is being used by a large group now. Early on, when we spoke about technology, it was a very limited segment of people who understood it. Now, even the babies who don't even talk, they can utilize the technology right till uncles who are like 95, 98. Everybody uses technology. So there is huge data that is coming in. What How is it going to be handled? How would be the user experience? What about the security part? So I think these are the trends. These are the main focus areas where the organizations are working heavily on. They are heavily investing in technology so that the large number of data is secured. We have regulatory things coming on, like for we have GDPR, which needs to be taken care of while anything big is released. So I think keeping many things in view, AI is being sought after. AI ML, something which is coming up, that is being taken a lot of use of, so that all things fall in place in right hands at the right time. People get great user experience, because of which this is one area which I believe where creativity will be involved. So coming from different segments and societies, so I think these trends will catch up. Then there are technologies like we have blockchain, we have cloud computing, wherein going back to the changed game. A few years back, we used to save our data on floppies. I cannot do that anymore. I can't even use a floppy if I have to save anything. I need to go on cloud. So how are we? It's only growing, it's just expanding. So I think expansion is really vital, and taking care of all the aspects, with different teams, different streams, with coming together to make it happen. So I think scalability is really relevant. Challenges that we are facing here is the lot of information overload that is coming in. So having right people getting trained, we need to adhere to whatever rules are coming in with such games in here, to handle the huge chunk of work that comes with scalability.
Got it, Parminder. So, to adding to your point, right? Kids nowadays first learn to use phones before they learn how to talk.
Exactly.
So, technology is at the forefront, much more because kids learn to use more, gadgets
Absolutely.
faster than they start talking. Yeah. And when you say scaling of technologies, right? So do you always, just a follow-up question to that, do you always see building on existing technologies as a better practice, or adopting to new technologies, or new things, and say for example Gen AI, force fitting Gen AI into a product just for the heck of it? What practices do you see happening mostly?
Good question, Gautam, because this particular Gen AI, it has caught up in past few months in a very big way. It was there for some time, but then it wasn't publicized as much as it is today. But then it depends on where you are using. There are legacy systems which just cannot go to Gen AI or some new technology immediately. There would be certain issues, which will be hanged on with them. So I think it is really important to see how it is being utilized, even finding out the loopholes before you put them in some really secure systems. So yeah, that is, I mean, depends on which system you are putting into. If there is something new you want to try on, yeah, go ahead with the niche technology. In fact, we can expand it even more. So that would help. But then some really legacy systems, where huge data is involved, large impact areas. So for those, I think market tends to play very safe first.